Filthy guap.
Big Mill, the hood postman. Got 5 what up? It's a jungle in the ghetto, so you better beware. It ain't nothing but gorillas, iron tigers, the best. Pro Mags, Zazas, killing for tourists. Step foot up in this jungle, leave out in the hearse. Cold on Percocet, city girls, yes, sex, all eyes, no deaths, full of shells, candle wax, candle lit, Brody hit, gas, shotty shot back. Guess he knew it was real when he died, he ain't come back. Round here, snakes, win, gorilla man, no being. Bro was facing 10, gave him up, now he back to win. Man, it's every day, on the floor, no other way. In the ghetto, better get you some cake, no birthday, no heart, no love, nigga, what is V-Day?
Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman. So who I'm here with today?
What's the deal, y'all? It's RACCIT, your favorite motherfucking duster. My nigga Hoodie Hood, a.k.a. your friend from that big old end.
And so what we doing here today, sir?
I was just giving y'all a tour. We was looking for some old hieroglyphic graffiti in our neighborhood. We thought we found something, but we didn't really. It's semi-old. We had shit up here for 40, 50 years. I think Crip for 32 years. I'm a little.
How many years you got invested?
I started Cripping in 89.
89.
89. I was 12, jumped off the porch. So I got like 33 in.
So can you tell me about what time did this all come together?
The neighborhood Crips.
The
neighborhood Crip started in 1973.
1973. And we ain't gonna get into the individuals that put it together, but shout out to them. Shout out to them. Anybody you want to shout out, go ahead and shout them out. But
all my real niggas, it'd be too long of a list.
See, there's that.
The real ones.
There's that. So we just shout everybody out. The originals from the 4-0, from the neighborhood. That's how we do it.
Yes,
but you know, me and Bright, we got a saying: Compton and the hub and the dub with neighborhood love.
Yep. So, you know I'll be on it.
So that's where we at today, man. Yes, so tell me about how was it growing up in San Diego, and what were some of the things that you had to go through?
With me, like I started banging in 89. Once I really started getting active about 90, 91, the beginning of the deadliest decade on record. A Crip from San Diego. That's like, nowadays it's nothing. But back then, it was like everything. Like, we were totally outnumbered, outmanned. But no matter what the fuck we've been through, my neighborhood is one of the smallest, but we always thrive, grow, and not only grow, be a force to be reckoned with. My hood is always there's some bullshit.
To put it lightly.
Yeah, but I mean, it has to go through that, you know. People can't just walk all over it, so we have to have, you know what I mean? But
and let me add something to that. Excuse the apparel, I'm on my way to work. I already told them that, but I'm telling y'all that. Geographically, we are like the closest Crips to the Dahoodpostman, you know what I mean? There was a ghost town, which was a spinoff of the hood on the other side of Euclid. There was even a block side Crip at a point in time, which was like one street over in, well, I know young niggas though, no disrespect, but so they didn't fare as well as us. So when niggas get mad at some Crips, historically, we was the closest ones. And freeway wise, it's a little convenient for people. So that's what he mean by, you know, we be catching hell. We always in some shit. That's what he means.
So you would think about, you mentioned 73, right? That's a lot of time, you know what I mean? And this don't just only apply to y'all. This apply to all tribes, all sections, all cliques. Well, it don't matter. But how is it now, it's 2022, we're still having the same difficulties? But with variances that's different due to the fact
I think like this tattoo right here, I got fuck peace. Like at one point in my game.
What does that mean?
Fuck peace.
Let me say it again.
Fuck peace. We don't want peace. Like, my hood is like, we fucks from West Coast. My generation that I came up in, we SDC all the way, 2s, 3s, and 4s. We fuck, but a lot of my little homies, they don't feel the same way. So we like alienate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It'd be us against everybody. Everybody. And not to toot our own horn, like, we strive. Not only do we strive, we fucking make shit happen, man. Right. We the most.
But Raz, why do we feel like that as a people? You know what I mean? Not only just the gang culture, but as a people, we are so detached from another. We can look at a brother and just automatically throw that face on him.
But
You know
I
what I
think
mean?
more so what he was saying, and I agree, we may have felt like that at a certain point in time, but not specifically right now in 2022. That was the mentality. That was the mentality for a lot of people.
Oh, for various reasons.
Yeah, so I can't say I've never really had homies from the other side, because I have, but I'd be like, bro, if I see you, you good, but the mother niggas, that's how it was. You know what I mean? And I'm all with the black, you know, unification and all that, but at the same time, if it's gonna be my hood versus everybody, I still feel like, well, shit, the low homies and whoever represent this, you got to handle your business. When you represent this, you got to stand on this. But we do need to come to some type of look. I just seen Mitchie Slick on No Jumper, and he was saying we don't have to be kumbaya. We don't. But at the same time, we got to have some type of.
Tell us who Mitchie Slick is for those who don't know.
Mitchie Slick is a San Diego rapper legend from out of Lincoln Park, which if you know the San Diego history, you know, like, our hoods do not
arch enemies.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm just saying him specifically, got respect for him. He represents the city right, and he was saying we don't have to hold hands and be kumbaya, but we have to come up with something to where it's not constantly trying to knock each other off, figuratively and
because let's put it this: on the way in, we passed the cemetery, right? And we're gonna go over there. Me and the ball gang gonna go over there.
Oh, it's
and the cemetery. In the cemetery, all sections and all sides got homies in that cemetery. Am I correct?
Yes.
So would it also be correct that they ain't feuding there? They laying side by side.
Yeah. Well,
peaceful
in there, yeah, for sure.
Peaceful.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, something that they probably never achieved on the outside, you know, when life was in their body. You understand? Yeah. But now, being in a resting place, and I always say this, CK, colored man killer, BK, black man killer. It's just that for some reason we get derailed from that, or we don't even look at it in those terms. And I don't want to get too much on that, because I know sometimes people get feeling different about that. But what I want to know, right, who was the iron guys, the buffers in the neighborhood? You guys had dudes where somebody used to go over their house and they had all the iron stacked up.
Oh yeah, all that old school pig.
Because I see you got your guns on you, man.
Oh, yeah, look, health is well.
In my era, we could always go right there on 49th to the little Thai steakhouse, and he was the one that was, you know, he had the weights back there, him and Ken Yale. So we used to wake up early in the morning, even when I lived over in the 30s. Me, my brother, Lil Ski Rock, Baby Bull, Eastside D, all of us. Nigga, we 7 in the morning, go over there, meet him over there, work out, and yeah, man, eat a spread after that, even on the street.
So that's ironic that you guys put it like that, because that goes along the program, because every hood, every section has a core of dudes where everybody start buffing. Everybody got the pit bulls. Everybody got the pigeons. So I'm telling you, this is across. It don't matter if we in the 619, we 213, or 3323. None of that. It's all the same. We got all the same characteristics. We dress the same, look the same, talk the same. As far as we can go all the way up the coastline. Even the dudes in Sacramento, they doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And nobody ever talks about that. How the culture has took hold of those places, even out of town. You see dudes with the pit bulls, the pigeons. They know the culture, right? Mm-hmm. So my next question is, who are the hand guys in the in hood?
Man, there's too many to even name. Like,
man, there's always some that stand out amongst others.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. Throughout all generations, there's too many. If you going back to the 70s,
when I say handguns, I'm talking about dudes that chunk them like no other.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you who was a hand god. I seen him get down with Big Reggie Booker. Up at back in '79 when Monica and BB them from the
Big Trade Dog.
Big Trade Dog.
Big Trade Dog.
Big
Trade Dog. He put the hood on his shoulders back in his generation and took us to a next level. But like he said, every generation, we Crips from San Diego. We grew up fighting our whole lives. Like, if we leave out of the 40s.
And what he mean by that is we outnumbered. Saying we Crips from San Diego, we outnumbered. It's similar to, I would say Inglewood. Like my boy, the Gangbangers life coach, he always compared San Diego and Inglewood as far as being outnumbered.
Got it.
The rubber gotta be going off the niggas' tires by now.
I'm the hood postman, always got motion, always keep motion. I'm the hood postman, 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 I'm the hood postman. On the dead homies, like Rennie Loken, yeah.
It's the cartel.
Always got motion, the hood postman.